Silent Spring, published in 1962 by marine biologist and environmentalist Rachel Carson, is a groundbreaking book that highlights the detrimental effects of pesticides on the environment. It is credited with sparking the modern environmental movement and raising global awareness about the need to regulate chemical pollutants. The title metaphorically refers to a spring season where no bird songs can be heard, a silent and lifeless world brought about by environmental degradation. Carson begins the book with a fable-like chapter, A Fable for Tomorrow, depicting a once thriving town that becomes desolate due to mysterious environmental changes. This vivid imagery sets the tone for the rest of the book, emphasizing the stark consequences of human activities. She explains how synthetic pesticides, particularly DDT, dichlorodiphenyltrichloroethane, were introduced as miraculous solutions to agricultural and pest control problems during and after World War II. While initially celebrated for their effectiveness, these chemicals had unforeseen and far-reaching consequences. Carson meticulously details how pesticides disrupt ecosystems, poison wildlife, and pose significant health risks to humans. She explains how these chemicals, designed to kill pests, often harm non-target organisms, including beneficial insects, birds, and aquatic life. The book discusses bioaccumulation, a process where toxic substances build up in the tissues of organisms as they move up the food chain. This phenomenon not only endangers wildlife but also threatens human health, as these chemicals can enter water supplies and food sources. Carson critiques the chemical industry for aggressively promoting pesticides without adequate testing or understanding of their long-term impacts. She also criticizes government agencies for failing to regulate these substances effectively, often prioritizing industry interests over public safety. Through a combination of scientific data and compelling anecdotes, Carson illustrates the unintended consequences of pesticide use. For instance, she describes how spraying campaigns intended to eradicate specific pests often led to the deaths of birds, fish, and other animals, disrupting entire ecosystems. The book also highlights the interdependence of all living things and the delicate balance of natural ecosystems. Carson argues that humans, as part of these systems, cannot escape the consequences of environmental harm. She warns against the arrogance of attempting to control nature through the use of toxic chemicals, advocating instead for a more respectful and cautious approach. Carson proposes alternative methods of pest control, such as biological controls and integrated pest management, which aim to minimize harm to the environment. Silent Spring is not only a scientific work, but also a call to action. Carson's eloquent prose and ability to distill complex scientific concepts into accessible language made the book resonate with a broad audience. She urges readers to question the indiscriminate use of chemicals and to demand accountability from corporations and policymakers. The book emphasizes the importance of informed citizenry and public engagement in environmental issues. Despite facing significant backlash from the chemical industry, which sought to discredit her work, Carson's findings were widely supported by independent scientists. The book had a profound impact, leading to increased public awareness, policy changes, and the eventual ban of DDT in many countries. It also played a key role in the establishment of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, and the development of modern environmental laws. In Silent Spring, Rachel Carson presents a powerful and urgent message: the need to protect the natural world from human recklessness. Her work remains a cornerstone of environmental literature, reminding us of the interconnectedness of life and the responsibility we have to preserve the planet for future generations. The book's legacy continues to inspire environmental advocacy and awareness, underscoring the enduring relevance of Carson's insights.